Hi, it's Gene, retired in Mexico, and we ask one question on this channel, which is, do they write them and sing them like they used to? A lot of people, young and old, they think the old music is better. And I do like the old music, but I'm making a case for the 21st century. I think it's the equal. And so I'm not so sure about those people that make those kinds of statements. And if you've seen some of my videos, if this is your first time, welcome. This is a senior reacting to brand new music. And today we're going to hit up Snarky Puppy. But before I do that, let me tell you, I got to record a couple videos tonight because uh, this is the 14th. I'm in the evening of the 14th, and September 16th is Mexican Independence Day. And this is going to be a loud town with fireworks and cannons and stereo speakers blasted, maybe a few police sirens. So I'm like, dude, you better get some videos under your belt here. So, yeah, Snarky Puppy. So you guys have made a bunch of great suggestions. So let me tell you my thinking process on this, and I think it's a good one. So one song I got asked to hit up was Trinity, which is the new single from this year. And I thought, well, that'd be great. Let's hit up some brand new Snarky Puppy. But you know what I found on YouTube? 9 reactions. There's 9 video reactions to that song. So I'm like, I'm trying to add some value here. So then there were a couple other suggestions. One was, what about me? And this one only has 3 reactions, and a bit of a selfish reason maybe. But I'm a big fan of the channel Just JP, Justin. It's a great channel if you haven't checked it out. And he reacted to this song, and so I'm in a catch-22. I cannot watch his video and then react. So I have to. So I'm going to react to this song so that I can turn around and watch his reaction. Okay? So it sounds good. So let's go ahead and hit it up. I loved the last piece, Lingus. Man, it was killer. And I've seen a lot of good jazz. Some of you guys asked me what I've seen in concert. I've seen Miles Davis, Dizzy Gillespie, Weather Report, Wynton Marsalis, David Sanborn. I've seen Return to Forever, and I saw McLaughlin, DiMeola, De Lucia. I've seen a bunch of jazz concerts, so I'm not a musician, but man, I love jazz. So let's go ahead and hit this up. I know it's going to be a long video. Let's go. And I might let it run or I might stop it. We'll see. There's Larnell. Killer already. A little bit of Return to Forever there. Reminds me of Al Di Meola. Just rhythm, guitar, and horns. Okay, double time. There's the keys. Move. Love those horns. Little breakdown. Alto sax. the tempo changes are great. Man, he's a star. Woo. Ooh, nice tone. Ooh, okay. Getting more interesting now. There was a touch of pop jazz in the intro, but now this is very out there and experimental. Love it. Just guitar, bass, and drum. There might be some keys, but I don't hear them. Ooh. Not sounding like Daniela anymore. Got a whole different thing going on here. Woo! That reminds me a little bit of Pete Kosey, who played with Miles Davis. Oh. Congas. And when I said pop jazz, I just meant jazz with melody. Hope you didn't take that wrong. Oh. Oh, that bass. That bass was killing it. You ought to be smiling. Woo. Oh. So many changes. Wow. This part is very rock and roll. Yeah, nice rock and roll outro. Woo. I love the way that just took a left turn in the middle. It was very accessible jazz, and then starting with that guitar solo, just took a complete left turn. So I like that. I like the way these guys, they can do something. They had, a bit of that melody in the horns and the sax player. I said it was an alto, but it might have been a tenor in the upper range, because it was a large-looking sax. But he came in on that sax there, and it was very accessible. when I say accessible, not in an insulting way, I just mean that there's a melody and I could go along with it, and then just bam, right in the middle, it just took that turn and went in this very Milesy kind of direction. And it was awesome. And then a little breakdown, and then that almost rock and roll outro. So I heard, three main sections, but really there was about 9 or 10 sections to this. It just kept changing tempos, and it was a very complex piece. Yeah, I loved it. Bass, top notch. Drums, of course, he's a star. But the horns are great, and the guitar, wow, that guitar solo, that was, I don't know, that was one of the best guitar solos I've heard. That was killer. I'm a sucker for that kind of guitar. Um, usually in jazz, you think about classic jazz. You had that kind of muted sound. I think of Jim Hall, and I think of Barney Kessel and all those guys that did kind of a Grant Green and all those kind of muted styles. And here it's just, that open tone, and I like that. I don't get to hear enough of that in jazz. You know, I don't know exactly why, but everybody wants to quiet down their guitar. I call it muted. You guys can tell me what the proper term is, but here it's just, yeah, just a little bit of distortion, and man, I love that. So that gives it more of a rock and roll element, and maybe that's why it reminded me a little of Return to Forever, because uh, with the very prominent electric guitar and the keys and the rhythm, just reminded me of them, and perfect stuff. So this is A plus again. I was gonna, the first half of this, I was thinking I kind of prefer Lingus, but by the middle of this song, I'm like, nah, this is the equal. This is great, and that guitar solo, whew, that guitar solo. I know Larnell Lewis is the star, but the guitar player had a wonderful break. What did that last? About a minute and a half? That was great. Okay, so this is a long video. We'll wrap it up, but thanks to Philip and Steve for recommending this song. I didn't call you out at the top, sorry. If you're watching and you hung on till the end, I appreciate your suggestion. And as we say here in Mexico, buen dia.